Hey everybody, this is Lena, and you're watching my life, right? Having some delicious coffee. Today, I did it differently today. I kind of mixed in the milk after I did the coffee. So it actually, I'm not really a huge fan of like dark coffee. So having it like that kind of worked out for me. And of course, my cold oatmeal. Yep, cold oatmeal to me sometimes tastes better than hot oatmeal. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know. Maybe it's all the fruit and stuff, but it just tastes good. Oh gosh. Lots of things have changed since I came back. Um, since the last couple of months were kind of a roller coaster ride, right? But the last month has been quite an amazing journey with Mark. I mean, we're just loving life, like we never had before. It's like almost like we never had a chance to just love each other and to appreciate each other. I mean, you would think that since we were together for like so many years that and 24/7 at that, because we were in each other's life all the time. I mean, I remember at one point Mark said that the only time that we hadn't been together was like during um, an MRI that I had taken after my accident and stuff, that I wasn't with him. But I hate it when I get stuff under my nail. Like with acrylics, it gets kind of, it's like, what do you do like to clean them out? Because it kind of gets kind of funky, especially when you're cutting fruit. You don't remember to clean them out, and then you've got like this dried mango under there or something. Kind of gross. I know it's kind of sickening. But about this time last month, I think we were already on the amends and really just working towards trying to get me back here to Silver City. Um, it was quite an eventful few days trying to figure out how to get here, but I feel like I've been here longer. Like it feels like I've been here like longer than a month. But so much has taken place since that it's just like incredible. It really is. It's amazing. All the things that have taken place, in such a short amount of time. By now, I don't know if you guys know, but we found a place. Yes, we did. We found a place to move to. So next week, the backdrop changes. We're not going to have this motel room anymore to do our videos in. We're going to be upgrading to a house. That's right. An actual house. And it's a cool house too because it's a adobe house, so it's it's kind of been around, and it's got that rustic Southwest charm of a house. Really cool house. Lots of character, lots of individuality. We want to decorate it in like a theme, like Southwesty, kind of native, kind of that whole um, Native American, maybe something close to our roots, Taino, different, and then the typical Southwestern colors, like our walls are like a tannish brush tan and stuff, and they've got like texture to them and stuff like that. So we're just really looking forward to it. We were out looking for a bed because we obviously need a bed, a mattress. I mean, some of this stuff we're going to buy used furniture wise because we want to make our house kind of cat friendly since we're going to be adopting 2 little kitties. That's right. Don't know what kind of kitties we're going to adopt, but that's coming up soon. Going to be by next month. We'll have some new family members to the Cummings family. It'll be cool. I really look forward to it. I'm really just kind of just getting into just being domestic. It's just really fun. I mean, I love cooking. I think I just have a knack for it. And it's like amazing to me, that like when I put something together, that it comes out as well as it does. I mean, because I never really grew up cooking. I'd make eggs, or I would sometimes attempt to make Puerto Rican food and fail miserably. But ever since transitioning back in 2014, I don't know. It's like I was able to tap into being able to create culinary tastes and stuff like that. And it's really fun. I really enjoy doing it. Our schedule's like totally different now. We get up at about 3 o'clock in the morning every morning. That Mark works. He has a couple of days off tomorrow and Monday, but it's really cool getting up that early because I mean it's 7:30 here. People should be like waking up now, right? But we've been awake for hours, Like once I get up with him, I typically cut his morning breakfast fruit and stuff like that the night before, and then I put it in the fridge so I don't forget it and that stays fresh. And then I make him a peanut butter and banana sandwich, which he really enjoys those. Put some peanuts on it and stuff to make it extra peanutty because I know he likes that. And then we just I take it out in the morning and then I put it into his little lunch box that he has. It's not a literal lunch box, right? Like, remember back in the day, had those tin can ones? You open them up with a little flip up metal latch thing, and then you had a little thermos, and you had a little room for like a sandwich and maybe an apple or some Doritos or something, right? And then you take it to school, and whoever had the cooler snack, kids would trade and stuff at the lunch tables. Oh, I'll trade you your gummy bears for my Cheetos, or something like that. Or someone had brought chocolate and was like, that was like the ace card, like a bag of M&Ms or my favorite Reese's peanut butter cups. Those were always Always something special. But um, he just has this. What is it? It's a little kind of like soft-sided, you know, thermo whatever. You know, it's like silver in the middle and this inside and stuff, so it keeps it insulated. If it's hot, it stays hot. If it's cold, it stays cold. He's had that for years, so he just kind of adapted that for use for his lunchbox. But it's a real change. It really is, but it's a good change. I really like the change that we're experiencing. You know, it's really a nice thing to be able to um, just flow in the gender that you identify as. It's just really, really nice. And Mark's really taken to his adapting to it by working at Walmart and stuff. But I mean, he's got so much camaraderie with the guys and stuff, and he's getting huge. My God, it's like his biceps are like, I mean, if you guys have seen him, his biceps are like huge right now. And he says, this isn't nothing yet. This isn't anything yet. And I'm like, well, it's a lot right now because it's very noticeable. And he's got these traps on him, like you know, like right in here. These are your traps. And he's got like these caps on his shoulders. I mean, he's bulking out and looking very manly, very manly. And I went biking the other day and I found some, like I was riding along, right, on this like abandoned, or this very, not abandoned, but this like really kind of like quiet mountain road. And I saw these shades on the ground and I was like zooming by, or just I was pedaling by, because you zoom by on the way back down the hill, but you pedal up, you know, to get to the top. So I'm pedaling, and then I notice them, and I'm like, huh, those are gonna get smashed. Maybe they're a piece of junk. Well, they don't look bad. So I turned around and then picked them up, and I thought, oh my gosh, are these like Oakleys or something? Well, they weren't. They were not Oakley knockoffs, but still, they were in really good shape. And they're really actually quite nice. They have like enough like wraparound capability so that he could actually wear them over his prescription glasses. So they're like clips or something. And he looks hot in them. I mean, like studly, you know. He took a picture on his Facebook page. And he looked really good, you know. But it's just been a joy, you know, to be back and to know what waits for us and what we have coming up in the next week. You know, we actually move. You know, we actually leave this little dinky motel room and move to a house, which is going to be really nice because forever we haven't really been able to have a house. I mean, we did live in a villa, but it was all kind of like pre-furnished, and the kitchen was like not very practical, and the furniture wasn't that comfortable. So we get to furnish our own apartment, although we're not going to spend a lot of money doing it. We're looking at, you know, more inexpensive type furniture and stuff like that, other than the bed, you know, mattress specifically. We're not going to spend a whole lot of money because for the kitties, you know, you have to like make it kid proof, basically, or kitty proof, right? In our case. And You can't have like some expensive leather couch, you know, not that we would want that anyway, but an expensive leather couch that would get all scratched and cut up by the cats. Because basically, when you get cats, you have to realize these are animals that are used to, like, evolution has taught them instinctually to climb things, to scratch on things, to, you know, do what cats do, right? So we're going to try to make it as cat friendly as we can. You know, I think it's going to be really cool. We won't have any like knickknacks or anything on the ground. Hi, Ava. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me here on my morning of having some oatmeal on a Saturday. It is Saturday, right? Oh, today, since Mark was working on our anniversary, today we're going to celebrate our anniversary. So we were going to go to like a really nice steakhouse, kind of restaurant slash, you know, music concert venue place. But they have a street dance here in town. It's called this event called the Clay Festival, and it kind of highlights different artists and, you know, specifically like pottery and clay and all these different kinds of materials and stuff. And all the art stores in town, all the art shops are all open, and they're doing tours, and they've been doing seminars all week and stuff like that. And it's a really cool event, but they're capping it off with, you know, like a dance. They have a market going on all day out in downtown. They close the main city street, so I'm gonna go out there, check it out, and maybe shoot some video over there because it's really cool. And then they have a farmers market. And typically, I never wake up this early, but now that we've been like waking up at 3 in the morning, I'm like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. All I have to do is get my makeup on and walk out the door. Well, put some pants on or skirt or something, shorts or something, because it's hot. It's pretty hot out here. But yeah, it should be a cool event. And then Mark works from 4 until 1 p.m. So that's really nice because then we have time to go to the gym during the week and stuff. We're going to take the weekends off, but we get to go to the gym during the week, get you a little disco nap before you go to the dance. I don't know if I want to get a disco nap, although I didn't get much sleep last night because it was just like, I don't know, temperature with these air conditioners, kind of, they go on, then they turn off, they turn on, then they turn off, and then you're too cold and you're too hot, and it just kind of doesn't line up with how your body chemistry goes and stuff like that. But we are definitely excited. I thought it was going to be a cool event to go to. When it was like a fancy dinner and stuff, I would have dressed up and stuff like that. But I think I'm just going to wear something cute and just, you know, nothing like extra special, you know, like you would for an anniversary dinner or something like that. We're going to have dinner at a restaurant here in town so that we don't have to go to another place to go get dinner and stuff like that. But it'll be really, really cool. We haven't danced since we've been back together. And it'll be fun because Mark is so big, you know, he could just like throw me around and stuff. It's like really cool. So, you know, I'm really looking forward to tonight. But I mean, today we were gonna go check out some mattress stores and stuff like that. surprisingly, for a little town of 10,000, we have like 5 or 6 different mattress places furniture stores we can go to pick things out. But I think we're gonna find stuff in the Walmart, like online, the Walmart website online, and then they'll ship it to us at our new house, and we won't have to deal with delivery charges or having to rent a truck or something. Because initially we were thinking about, well, what we'll do is we'll look on the local Craigslist here, which is called Goodies, Grant County Goodies, and see what they have and stuff. And then next week when we get, we're closer to, when we get the keys and stuff, we move in, then we can actually literally just pop in and out in different garage sales, or kind of get it arranged to meet somebody to look at the furniture and stuff like that. But I think we're just gonna order it, maybe get some comfortable chairs, maybe futani kind of furniture that you could set up, on your own and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to it, because you can't really get anything too expensive having cats. Because if you have cats, obviously, that kitties are gonna want to get into stuff. They're like little kids, right? So we're gonna, kind of try to make that happen so that the kitties don't have to, we don't have to get all flustered if they scratch our $60 couch or something. I mean, hopefully they won't do that, but still, it's obviously possible. But if you had like $1,500 leather couch, that cat just crawls up on and scratches, or that would be a nightmare, would it not? So I mean, having pets, it's going to be a new thing for me, because I've never really, in recent times, the last time I really had a pet, I think, was when I was like 24. Oh my God, it has been that long. I was 24, and I bought a dusky conure. That's a little parrot-like bird. He's not like as big as a parrot. I wanted to get an African gray or an Amazon, because I always wanted to have a parrot. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my tribal roots. Tainos had parrots. Puerto Ricans, a lot of families have parrots, in the house and stuff like that, in cages, obviously. But I ended up getting this little dusky conure. I remember it was so cute. It was like a little baby. It had only like white feathers on it, barely its first newborn feathers. And I bought it from a pet store. And now looking back, I feel bad, because the mama probably missed her bird baby, But I did take care of it really well. And I named him Wyatt. I don't know why I named him Wyatt. I just named him Wyatt. And he was a cool little bird. I mean, I fed him with a little syringe, and his little beak and stuff, and you just like, boop, boop, just kind of, it was really cute, and I had to work, sometimes, while I was full-time. So I had to work, and I had to leave him in my apartment in Rancho Santa Margarita, where I was living at the time. And he was just chirping away when I was gone. I mean, just couldn't be quiet, because he didn't want to be by himself. It's a poor guy. And I left him there, and then I came back, and we would just hang out. I'd take him out of his cage. I'd play with him on my finger. He'd climb up on my shoulder. At the time, I even did some kids' videos as he got older and stuff. He was very tame. He didn't bite anybody. He was like super. I don't even know if he knew he was a bird. I don't think he even knew. But he was just a really, really fun bird to have. So I'm really looking forward to getting, these 2 new little loving kittens. You know, I mean, we're looking forward to getting um, just adding to our family. You know, since we can't have kids, obviously, and he's 54, I'm 48. Even if we were like capable of adopting and stuff like that, I don't think we would because we feel like we're too old. You know, maybe if we were in our 20s, that definitely would have been something we would have looked at. But, you know, I guess having kittens is kind of like having kids. I mean, some people would say it is like having kids. So it's just something that I know I'm going to really, really appreciate, you know, because they're going to be my babies. You know, I'm going to have to make sure that they behave and they have good manners and that they learn good things and I don't traumatize them and I don't freak them out and stuff. And I want to teach them how to go outside. I want to teach them how to walk on a leash if they can. I want to teach them to be able to ride with me on my bicycle. We were looking at these little papoose things that you could put in front, and they could just kind of snuggle in, like maybe like a marsupial or something, right? And just have their head sticking out as they're riding and stuff. And I look forward to it, really do. I think it's going to be really cool. Um, I really just look forward to what's going to happen. You know, it's just amazing all the things that's taking place in such a short amount of time. I mean, Mark and I have never been in a better place in our relationship than where we are now. I mean, we're just like clicking on all cylinders. I mean, it's like when I used to like find a place for an argument, find a place to be disagreeable, I just don't. You know, it's like we were talking about, you know, something, you know, with regards to the trash or something where he wanted to place it. And in the past, it would have been an argument, you know. Oh, no, I want it in the front of the driveway. No, I want it in the back, you know, by the door. I want it in the front. No, in the back. And it's like, who cares? You know, I mean, whatever he wants. If he wants it in the front or the back or wherever he wants it, who am I to tell him not to? You know, it's like there are other things in life that are much more important and when where your garbage goes, right? So I just, you know, I just don't really, I don't know, I just don't make a big deal out of stuff anymore. You know, before we would kind of be button heads sometimes, you know. I mean, it's like, why are you being the devil's advocate? Why are you always contrary to what I want to do? Why are you blah, blah, blah? Now it's like, you know, we just want to please each other. So if something doesn't please the other, we feel bad and we want to please the other. And it's just kind of how it works right now. And it's a beautiful thing because we enjoy it. You know, we enjoy um, just, I mean, I've been given all the kitchen duty and I have to tell you, I have really been tapping into my Puerto Rican roots. I've, you know, made my own recaito, which is a type of cooking base that's vegetable based, and it's basically culantro, which is not the same as cilantro, but culantro is like a wider, spiky leaf type. It has more pungent taste than a cilantro leaf. So you grind up cilantro, culantro, garlic, and onion, and you kind of make that. You kind of mix that up and blend that up into like a pasty type cooking base. And then what we do, my mom always did it, so I remember. We would take the sauce, you know, the cooking base that we made, and we would scoop up like half a tablespoon and stick them into like ice cube like tray and stuff, and then wrap it up really good because it's gonna stink. Because if culantro's in it, oof, that stuff is strong, you know. But that's what gives all our foods a very zesty, um, kind of signature taste to it, you know. So I wrap it up in plastic, or this time it was Reynolds wrap, and just wait for it to dry. I mean, for it to freeze, and then pop them out of the cube tray, stick them into plastic Ziplocs, and then leave them in the freezer. When you want to use them, pull them out, put them in your stew or your rice or your meat or whatever you're making and stuff, and voila, you have an instant cooking base. And that's kind of the base for Puerto Rican cooking. It's our signature taste, and it is good. I mean, it is really good. It had been years, literally, since I had Puerto Rican food. And my mom used to make it all the time. So the house always smelled like recaito all the time, because, it's in everything we make. It's so good. That's why we make it. But I just, I experimented in the past before transitioning and stuff, because I always wanted to make dishes, like if my mom passed away, I wanted to be able to have that kind of food to enjoy. But, I remember asking my mom, she'd be like, oh, le pone un poquito de esto, un poquito otro, y nada más esto. It's like, if you can understand what my translation is here into English, it's like, oh, a little bit there, a little bit here. Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, I just put a pinch of this and that. And it's like, a pinch of this and that? I mean, it wasn't a recipe per se. But I've just been like experimenting on my own, looking things up online, and just really, just enjoying being able to be acquainted with the flavors of my island and of my people and stuff. And I've had more mango, this summer than I've ever had in my entire life. Hardly had any plums, which used to be my favorite. But it's, picking fruit out here. I'm due to make some foraging runs out for some fruit here that grows on the trees. But cooking has been fun. Really, it has been fun. When I say fun, it's so enjoyable. It's like an artistic outlet for me, since I can't really do camera work anymore, which I really loved to do. But we just he's just been like raving about my food. We put it on Facebook, we put it on Instagram, and you guys can see some pictures and stuff if you go to mine or his websites and stuff like that. But I made this. It's called pollo guisado the other day. I kid you not. It was awesome. I was like beside myself. It's like, this came from me. Like, I literally put this meal together and did this. Oh my God, this is so cool, And I was just so excited that I made something that good. It was like amazing. Amazing. I was blown away, And then yesterday, I just whipped something together. He's like, yeah, let's just work with what we have since we're moving. Let's not buy a lot of extra stuff. So that we had some temp, we have some shrimp in there. He doesn't want to eat shrimp as much because it's really high in cholesterol. It's one of those once every 2 weeks or something kind of meals. But we bought some shrimp last week. I used up all the chicken this week. It was like $1.77 a pound, so it was really a good price for chicken thigh. Or chicken, wait, no, the chicken thigh was $1. Yeah, I think it was the same price as the chicken breast. But we just like really, we have like, what else do we have? Some vegan sausage. So I'm gonna make some what they call arroz con salchichas, which is basically rice with sausage, and it's usually served as like a special occasion or something, but I haven't had it in such a long time. Usually it's made with like the bad kind of sausage, which is Vienna sausage, and I may do that sometime in the future because they are very good. But I'm going to do it with vegan sausage, and it has a little bit more of a like more taste to it. The vegan sausage does, because Vienna kind of takes on the taste of the seasonings and stuff like that, but the sausage that we buy that is vegan has a really strong taste to it, and it, you know, if you touch it, it kind of gets your hands, you know, kind of stained with that reddish kind of tint to it. But I think it's going to be good. I really do. I think it's going to be good, and I'll just kind of chop it up into little pieces and stuff, and then flavor the rice. And you know, we use a thing called sazon, which is another type of flavoring, you know, per se, that Puerto Ricans like to use, and Cubans like to use it too. Dominicans as well. A lot of island people like to use it. But the stuff that I get, it has MSG in it, so that's a real drawback. And I have learned how to make it on my own because it's like cumin and garlic and what else is there? Turmeric, some really good spices actually. So I don't know why they have to add monosodium glutamate to it, but go figure, they do. Maybe it's to preserve it or something, or to poison us. I don't know. Either way, you know, I'm gonna try to avoid buying that, you know, per se. I made too much coffee. I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink it all. We have a French press, and it's really good, you know, the French press. It just, you know, you basically drop the coffee in there, you let it, you know, what is it? What do they call it? Let it seethe. No, it's not seethe. Let it what is it? Seep. That's it, seep. And you basically kind of have this filter that's up on top, and then you just push the plunger down, and then it kind of presses the beans together and kind of pushes the flavor up into the water. So you mix it first. But it's good. I mean, it's really good like this. The longer you leave it seeping, right, the more flavorful the beans get. I was in a hurry, so I just plunged it and stuff. But I think I've been talking way too much though, so I'll just leave it at that and just say that I'm super happy, super excited, and I can't wait to move. And we'll show, you know, some video of the new place, and it'll be really cool. And our new cats and stuff like that. I'll show you guys that. But thank you for watching, and have a great Saturday. Okay.